When you cut something in Cricut Design Space and you select a material already on the list, those are preloaded materials that are pretty much based on the Cricut brand materials itself. Now, if you're like me and you like to get a little bit creative and create your own combination of items, then finding a cut setting for that specific thing can be a little difficult. And remembering to use the medium cardstock setting for label paper plus laminate plus whatever is a really difficult task for me. So adding a custom material is the solution to that problem. And two of the ways that you can access your custom material settings are from your homepage. You can click on your name in the top right-hand corner, click on Settings, Machines, and Custom Material Settings. Because all of your material settings are unique to your machine, you need to have your machine on in order to access these settings. So once your machine is on, we're going to select the specific machine, and you will have the custom materials option loaded for you. The other way to access the custom material settings is within your workflow of your project. So if you have something on your canvas that you want to make, you're going to click Make and navigate to the section where you're going to choose your material setting. From here, we're going to click Browse All Materials, and we're going to click on Material Settings in the bottom left-hand corner. And then you'll see we land up on exactly the same stage. To add a custom material, scroll all the way down and click on Add New Material. You will then be able to add your material name. Now try to make this as descriptive as possible. So if you've added laminate on top of red fern label paper, and that is then added onto a 216 GSM cardstock, for example, then you would want to describe that in the title. This just makes it easier to find it again in the future and to know exactly what you've added to that little sandwich of materials. So let's use that as an example. So I'm going to type in laminate, red fern label on 216 GSM cardstock. We're then going to click Save, and it'll automatically jump up to the setting that we've just created. If you don't already know the pressure number that you need to use to set up your setting, try and think of a material that is as similar to what you are using for your custom setting as possible. In this example, we have the 216 GSM cardstock, the label paper, as well as the laminate. Even though the label paper and the laminate are very thin, it's still a few extra layers. So I'm going to scroll down to the medium cardstock setting, and we can see that the 216 GSM cardstock is set at a pressure of 320. So we would need to start our test cuts at a minimum pressure of probably around 340 or so. So what we can do is we can drag the little dot all the way up to 340. You can also use the plus and minus buttons if you like. The next section is the multi-cut. So if you have, like the star on our canvas, if the multi-cut is off, it'll only cut the star once. If you have the multi-cut set to 2, it'll cut that same pathway twice. This works really well for your heavier duty materials or materials that you can't apply too much pressure to. This is why the intricate cardstock setting works really well. We can leave this off, or we can change it to up to 8 times. The next section is the blade that you're going to use. You're either going to use the fine point or the deep point blade. Unfortunately, at the moment, those are the only 2 blades that you can add a custom material setting for. And once we have figured out our starting point, I'm going to click Save. You can either click Away on the canvas onto the little gray section, or you can click Done. Now, in order to find the material that we've just created within our custom materials, we're going to click Browse All Materials, and in the All Categories drop down, I'm going to open that, and I'm going to navigate to My Materials. And then you'll be able to see all of the custom materials that I have created for my Explore 3. Now, if you want to know how to best do your test cuts to find out what the proper setting is for your custom materials, check out this video here. I'll see you there. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and remember, be kind to someone today. See you soon.